Go. All right, welcome to the channel. My name is Joshua Lewis. I am a psychic medium, and I welcome you to join me on this amazing journey. What are you going to see on this channel? Well, I am going to do a lot of talking. I'm going to talk about my different experiences. I'm going to get very personal. I'm going to share how I receive information from the other side. I'm going to show you readings that I do with people. I'm going to bring other people onto this channel that I've worked with that are amazing at what they do. A lot of cool things. My whole goal in sharing a lot of this intimate personal information with you is that it helps you in connecting with your higher power. You know, of course, I want you to connect with your loved ones. I want you to understand that the afterlife is real. Our consciousness does move on to another dimension, and that dimension is beautiful. And 90% of the things that I've received, maybe even more, over the last 10 years of doing this amazing work has been all positive, light-filled, love-filled. There's no reason to be fearful. Everything I do is to help people evolve on this channel. On the other channel, H.O.P.E Paranormal, it's helpers of paranormal entities, because that's how it started, helping other spirit on the other side, talking about looking for the light, that they needed help. I wanted to help them cross over, and it was really just trying to guide them to the light, guide them to their higher power. But since doing over 3,000 paid readings to date, helping people connect with their loved ones, I've realized that H.O.P.E has evolved. Then it's not just helpers of paranormal entities, it's helping other people evolve, period. On this side and the other side, and that's what I aim to do. When I do a reading or a box session, especially a reading, I do not want to know who we're contacting up until the moment that I am beginning. Even then, I only ask for the first and last name and a birth date without the year, and that's when you're right in front of me. And whatever information I get within the first 10 or so minutes, I give to that person without any confirmation from them. I don't want to hear yes or no, that's right or wrong yet. I want to give you all that I'm getting, physical description, any other messages that they're telling me, and then I will stop and I will check with the person to see if what I'm getting is accurate. Now with a reading, that's how it goes. Box sessions are pretty much like that, but I never know what I'm going to get. It's not an exact science. I'm constantly experimenting and trying different things, but I am going to be sharing with you a lot of information. And this is just the first of those videos. Let's jump right into this reading that I did for this woman. Okay, today's date is March 15th. The time is a little after 3 p.m. I'm on with Tony. We are looking to connect with her loved one. I'm going to intuitively connect right now and see what I'm able to do. Alright, I'll cue you. I'll let you know when to say your loved one's name. Alright, when you're ready, go ahead.
Bobby.
Okay, so I already was feeling that this was like your son. So I just want to say that right now. The minute you said the name, it felt like your son. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Bobby, I don't see you yet, but I felt you instantly when she said your name, Bobby, that you were her son. I see this, like, I feel like I see a skinny kid with like brown hair.
Yeah.
Is that, I mean, that's not very detailed, but is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mixture. There's two different things I'm feeling when it comes to him. It feels like there's something to do with maybe narcotics or something, but there's also this feeling of like sadness. And I don't know if it's because of something that was done, like he did to himself, or if it was involving narcotics or something. Can I ask you how he died?
He took his life.
He did. Okay. I was feeling suicide, but I wasn't sure. And I felt sadness, and I felt like I didn't know if it was something he did to himself. And that's kind of what I was feeling. But I was feeling something to do with narcotics involved. I don't know if it's because was he doing anything with narcotics? Oh, he was. He was. Okay. I'm just going to ask you a personal question here about Bobby. Was he was heterosexual?
I think he was bisexual.
Okay. So I'm feeling something about like either being bi or about something to do with his sexuality, that there was a little bit of a confusion there with him, that he was kind of exploring that, trying to understand that. So I'm feeling a little bit of a, I don't want to say a feminine nature, but a little bit of a, like a mix. So there was like, I feel like he, he did have that there. So I am feeling that. Are you doing okay? Let me just ask you that. Are you doing okay on the other side? Kind of sounded like a yes there. Bobby, I'm going to ask that you show me something. I'd like to connect, I'm connected to you intuitively. Show me something with your mom. Show me something that you want to, a point of validation. Something that you would like to show me if you can. It's like I'm seeing an animal. Do you have a dog? Or did he have a dog? Or is there an animal that he had that was important to him?
Yeah, a few of them.
It feels like he's showing me like petting this dog, and it feels like it's a really close friend or close. I'm feeling that Bobby was alone. He felt like I feel like he was isolated or alone. I don't know if he had friends or what was going on. I'm sure he had acquaintances, but I'm seeing this person in a very isolated feeling world. Like he felt alone. And so there was this animal that he just really felt connected to.
I think the animals he was connected to are on the other side now.
Okay. Is that what you were showing me about the animals, Bobby? If you can confirm or deny that. Were you showing me that? Yeah. Bobby, is there anything that we can do to help you? If you needed some kind of help of any kind, do you need any kind of help? Like, I'm going to pray for you at the end. I'm going to ask Mom to pray, and we can both pray together at the end. But is there anything that you need help with? Let's have you ask another question if you can.
Do you talk with me with the dowsing rods? Bobby.
How about now? Sound like I love you. Okay. Bobby, did you go straight to heaven? My take is that you did not, okay? Just because most people don't normally go right to heaven right away. But I could be wrong. And so please correct me if I'm wrong. But did you go directly to heaven when you died? Anything else about that you want to answer for us? Okay, let me go ahead and log out of this. Let me keep it right here so I keep it on camera. All right, hold on.
Okay, hey Bobby, I love you and I miss you. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Bobby? It looks like you're doing very well, Bobby. I mean, someone's using it and they're waiting, and they're leaving a message, and then they're stopping, and then so this is good. Bobby, thank you. If this was you using this, thank you. And don't go anywhere. We're going to say a prayer for you, okay? Okay, brother. Thank you. Okay.
Hey Bobby, I love you and I miss you. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Bobby? It looks like you're doing very well, Bobby. I mean, someone's using it and they're waiting, and they're leaving a message, and then they're stopping, and then they're leaving it. So this is good. Bobby, thank you. If this is you using this, thank you. And then don't go anywhere. We're going to say a prayer for you, okay? Okay, brother. Thank you.
All right. This was a tough session, especially because of what happened to Bobby. But we can hear that he is okay. He's doing really good. He came through, said, I love you to Mom. And of course, he came through accurately to me. He really wanted to make sure that Mom understood that the dog was coming through and that the dog loved her. And she didn't know exactly who the dog was right away, but knew that there were animals in his life that were very important to him. And this is a good lesson that we don't know what's going to come through. And sometimes some of the messages that we receive, whether through the medium or through the box or the equipment, is something that we don't necessarily connect with right away. We may get later on. And that can happen. All in all, a beautiful session, and I'm really grateful that he was able to come through for his mom. And she was in a lot of pain, and this session really helped her a lot. This is awesome. I am so excited to share more with you, more content like this, and a lot of other things. But I want you always to remember, guys, you are the light, and the connection begins with you. I'll have a lot more coming your way. I love you all. Thank you. Until next time.